And we're back and finished off with the basement. So on to the final section of the game, and it's gonna be the treasury. And just like before, you have the first 5 levels, which are very basic. And in this one, the enemies you have to worry about are Bulldogs, Daffy's back, as well as Yosemite Sam, who's the shooting guy. And every section has their own gimmicks, and you do have to learn them and adjust to them. I mean, they use some gimmicks more than others. In the treasury, it's all about the warps. You have to be able to use the warps effectively in order to be productive in this place. I actually find these first 5 levels to be fairly easy since you already spent the entire game honing your skills on these things. And also the levels are fairly short. So I mean, since I'm already past everything, all I have to do here is just collect all the keys. Really not too much to it. And, I think I mentioned this before, but I'm not really sure why they went this route with, the level design. I mean, it would have made more sense for the, garden levels to actually be easier. Or the first 15 levels to be easier, and then just get harder as the game goes on. But, I mean, I don't know, that's just their decision, and whether or not I like it, well, that's just up to me. Well, that's up to whoever plays this. But anyway, we were done with stage 46. And that was a fairly simple way to get introduced to the treasury. In this one, there's gonna be a warp that takes you to the exit, and right after Daffy takes that warp, you're gonna want to go to the other side and go to the left and get this key. Because if you're not careful, Daffy actually can warp back and then trap you, and you wouldn't have any way of getting away. And right here I just had to wait for Yosemite Sam, and he takes a few steps and then shoots at you. And of course that shot can still kill you. Yeah, that kinda took a while for me to wait and then just take him out with a wait. Wait for the wait. Anyway, if you're in this section, also if you're not careful, Daffy can spawn in from the warp, and that could cause you trouble if you're trying to run across. So what you have to do is just wait for him, and all you have to do is just wait for him to go one way and then you go the other, because both of those spots do have keys. And right here is a shield, and I'm actually going to save that one, so I can just get some more keys. And right here, all you have to do is just take the up panels. And let's see, what I'm trying to do is just wait for Yosemite Sam to be in the right spot. And this is why I wanted to get the warp, or the shield, now, because I can just go down there and have no worries about getting myself killed. And that should be the last one. So all I have to do is just make it to the exit, and you can get there fairly easily with the warp. At this point, I'm trying to see if Daffy's gonna follow me. I was actually gonna wait for him and shoot him, but then I decided, screw it, let's just go to the exit. So that was an odd level, since it does start you off at the exit. I mean, as long as you just think on your feet, it's pretty easy. And on to stage 48. Stage 48 starts off a little bit complex. You could actually get caught off guard by Yosemite Sam walking by. The Bulldogs are pretty easy to get around. I mean, since they just pace around. And right there, I'm trying to see if Yosemite Sam was not pointed at me, because if he's on those stairs, he actually can shoot you, and it will hit you if you're up there. So that's the only way you can really get caught off guard in this stage. And what's going on here is that I have to wait for this Bulldog to go across, and he does take his sweet ass time. So what I'm just gonna do is wait for him to go over there and then just leave a nasty surprise for him. And since it is almost Halloween, no, it is not razor blades in your candy. I've actually never been around that directly. And here I almost get myself killed. But instead I just lay a bomb out there for Yosemite Sam and end up taking him out. So now that I have most of the keys, I think there's still one more that a bulldog is guarding. Actually, wait, no he's not. Yeah, see, I had to take the long way out, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do so. And let's see, all you have to do here is just take the up, go to the pipe. And since I already took the bulldog out in the top floor, this is where the last key is, and this is right next to the exit, so really nothing to worry about in this level. Just as long as you don't let Yosemite Sam catch you off guard, you should be fine. And stage 49 has a lot of stairs, and as well as a lot of pipes and ladders. Well, actually no pipes, just ladders and doors. And right here, there's a Daffy chasing you, and how you're gonna do is you can actually use the doors just like before. I mean, ever since day 1, you can use the doors to elude the enemies. Right here, I just might as well get rid of Yosemite Sam while I can. Don't really want him shooting me and catching me off guard. And also, right here, they give you more than enough weapons to work with. I mean, actually, wait, scratch that, that's the wrong statement. Here is actually a very odd glitch. I mean, well, not really a glitch, but the gun acts like it goes off and then it doesn't kill Yosemite Sam until like a second later. I actually thought that was a little interesting. Here I almost run into a bulldog for some reason. Yeah, see, the thing was, I was worried that Daffy Duck was going to be waiting for me if I went to the left. But instead, all I had to do was just bait him into chasing me. And this does take a while. Yeah, so I ended up using those doors in order to elude Daffy and then just get back down there. He's over to the right somewhere. And right now, since I do have a gun, I could just use it on him. And no, I guess I'd actually wait, I remember I did the same thing. Yeah, that's really the easiest way to deal with the Daffies in this level. Is that if you do have a door, you can use it, and that is really the easiest way I've found since the first one to get rid of any problems you have with enemies that enter doors. And right here, since I do have a gun, I'm actually going to use it on Yosemite Sam since I am more worried about him shooting me. So let's just sneak up behind him and shoot him when he's not looking, because that's the American way. Anyway, all we're doing is just collecting the rest of the keys. There's one that the bulldog is guarding, so, and Daffy's on my tail too. So I just had to be a little bit creative here. I don't really know why I did that, but okay. Anyway, now that we have the last key, all I have to do is just, and Daffy decides to go up. Okay, well that was a tad inconvenient, but whatever, we're done with the level. And in stage 50, this part early on can be a tad dangerous if, because there's bulldogs in Yosemite Sam. But instead, if you do get the lightning bolt, this is actually a very easy level because, you can take out a lot of the enemies early on. And actually right here is, after I get this key, I think right here is when I look around. And, the reason I did look around is I just wanted to see who was left. And then it turns out I killed everyone in the screen, so yeah, that was, so that actually went out pretty well for me. So all I'm doing really is just collecting the keys, not much else to see here. Speed booster, just in case you need it. I actually outran the wait, so they thought that was fun. But yeah, there's nothing else to talk about here really, it's just in case you did end up missing anything, you could take that pipe down into whatever that pink stuff is and collect the keys again. And yeah, that's really it. So with that, I think I'm done here, so join me next time as we take on more stuff in the treasury, and also hopefully get closer to the end of this game.